Welcome to the Brand Builder Workshop. In this video, we are going to be using ChatGPT to build out our brand identity, including a description of your business, mission statement, vision statement, core values, and more. This is going to be more of a crash course, so we're not going to cover the details about each of the different parts of your brand identity. That being said, let's get started. As you see, I have the website dashboard open alongside of ChatGPT. I'm also going to open the brand identity worksheet inside of the bonus downloads folder so that I can enter the information as we go through the workshop. In order to get started, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to pages, and the very first page you'll see is the branded conversion kit. So we're going to go ahead and right click on preview and open this in a new tab so we can keep our pages open, and then we'll click on this tab and go ahead and get started. So let's scroll down to the brand builder prompt kit. The first prompt is going to help you write your description and get the name of your brand and get the ball rolling. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this prompt. We're going to come over in ChatGPT, we'll paste the prompt and hit send. The first thing it asks is for the name of the business or brand that you're starting. So we'll type in our brand and hit send. Then it will ask what kind of business or brand you're building. We'll go ahead and put in a small description. Once you write a small description, you'll go ahead and hit send. This will go through the steps to give you a professionally written description about your business. From here, you can continue to go through and answer some of the suggestions or questions that it may ask you to better refine your description. If you're happy with the write-up, we're going to just go ahead and copy the write-up. We'll open our brand identity worksheet, and we'll come down to the business description and we'll paste that in. And as you see, there's some other information here, so we're going to go ahead and fill this out real quick. I'm going to remove these three options because I will not have a phone number, address, or service location. If you do, by all means, fill that out. And now that we have that done, we can go ahead and move forward with the brand building prompt kit and move forward into step 2. So we'll copy the prompt for the target market. We'll come into ChatGPT, we'll hit paste, and go ahead and hit send. Now it's going to go ahead and give you a write-up and a description of your target market specifically for your business. Once you read through it and you're happy with the result, you're going to go ahead and highlight the write-up, we'll copy it, and paste it into our brand identity worksheet. Then we're going to come back to the kit and move forward with the next prompt, which is for your branded avatar. This is also known as your marketing persona. So we're going to go ahead and paste this prompt in and hit send. And this is going to take the target market write-up one step further and give some specific details about your branded avatar or your marketing persona, where the target market covers the broad spectrum of the people who will be your customer. The branded avatar is more specifics. So once you're happy with the write-up, we're going to highlight the write-up, we'll copy it, and then paste it into our brand identity worksheet. Then we'll come back to the prompt kit, copy the prompt for the USP, and continue to move down the list. We'll hit paste, send, and now it will go through and write you a unique selling proposition. If you're happy with the write-up, you'll copy the write-up and paste it into your brand identity worksheet. Then we'll move forward with the tagline and slogan. Paste in the prompt, hit send, and now it's going to give you 25 options for taglines. I'm going to go ahead and use this build fast, grow faster. I'll copy that, open up the worksheet, and paste it into the tagline. Next thing is going to be the mission statement. We'll copy that, paste it in, and it will go through and write you a write-up of your mission statement. If you're happy with the write-up, we'll highlight that, copy, and then paste it into our worksheet. The next thing is the vision statement. We'll copy that prompt, paste it in, and the same thing. You're going to look over the vision statement write-up, and if you're happy with it, we'll put it into the worksheet. If not, as always, be sure to answer questions and recommendations and what you would like to see updated in the write-up. We're going to go ahead and highlight, we'll copy it, and paste it into the worksheet. The next thing is the core values. We'll copy this prompt, paste it in, and hit go. Now it will give you 25 different core values, and it will give you a write-up of each one. In this process, you're going to need to pick 3 core values. So we'll highlight the 3 core values and paste them into our worksheet. Once you find your 3 core values and have them in your brand identity worksheet, we're going to move down the prompt list And the next thing we're going to do is decide on what your brand's tone should be. So we're going to copy this prompt. We'll paste it into ChatGPT and go ahead and hit send. This is going to go ahead and give you 5 different suggestions on the tone that you should use when it comes to the content that you're going to be writing. I like the friendly and approachable, so I'm going to go ahead and copy the headline where it just says friendly and approachable. We'll open the worksheet and we'll put that into the brand's tone. Then the next thing we're going to have is the primary product or service. We're going to go ahead and type in the primary product as easy website template. Then we'll come over to the description, we'll copy the prompt, we'll paste it in and hit go. It will write a description of your product or service. If it automatically assumes the wrong product or service, all you need to do is right here in the message section, tell it what product or service you want it to do a write-up of if it is not what it automatically chooses. So we'll highlight this, we'll copy it, and then paste it into our brand identity worksheet. Then we have the other products and services. If you have additional products or services, you would go ahead and put your secondary product or service here. If you don't, you can go ahead and skip this step. I'm going to go ahead and put in Pro Branding Club, and then I'm going to copy this prompt and we'll go ahead and paste this in and hit send. None of this is correct, so I'm going to show you how we can go ahead and move forward with this. We'll act as if this is our actual personal assistant. We'll just talk to it like a human. Once you give it a little bit of a write-up, we can go ahead and hit send, and it will go ahead and make the adjustments needed. You can go ahead and highlight this if you're happy with the write-up. We'll copy it, and then paste it into our brand identity worksheet. At any point, you can come through and make edits on your brand identity worksheet if needed. Once you finish that, the last thing we're going to do is the primary call to action. So we're going to copy this prompt and we're going to paste it into ChatGPT and hit send. This is going to go ahead and give you 10 primary call to actions that you can use. So we're going to go through this. And if you're not happy with anything here, you can go ahead and tell it to give you some more. So I'm literally going to say, give me 10 more and hit send. This is a prime example where the primary call to actions that they suggest don't necessarily fit with what I'm working on. So I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of information about what I would like the primary call to action to be about. Once I tell it what I would like it to be about, I'm going to go ahead and hit send. And I'm going to go ahead and use this very first example that says, get your easy website template today. I'll copy that, go back to the brand identity worksheet and paste it into the primary call to action. You can also list other information you think might be important. I'm happy with everything I have in the write-up and do not have other information, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that line. And now we have finished our brand identity worksheet. In order to speed up the process of creating content, there is one more step we need to make. So from the branded conversion kit page, we're going to go ahead and click on Edit with Elementor. This is going to go ahead and pull this up so we can edit the content on this page. And once this is open, we're going to only do one thing. We're going to come into our brand identity worksheet. We're going to highlight the whole way up to where it says brand identity worksheet. Right below it, make sure we get our name and everything else. And we're going to just copy this. We're going to come down to where it says personal prompt set. And it says brand identity worksheet. We're going to click on this button and we're going to delete this information here and paste in our brand identity worksheet. Then we're going to hit this arrow and hit save draft. As you go through and use the branded conversion kit, be sure that you do not publish this post. These prompts are for the customers of the easy website template. And if you publish this post, your competitors could come through and see exactly what you did to do what you're doing and to write the content that you have on your website. So it's best that you don't publish this. So anytime you need to update it, make sure that you just hit the arrow and save its draft. That being said, you have now officially finished the brand identity worksheet and the brand builder workshop. Hope this has been helpful. As always, be great, stay boosted, and I'll see you in the next video.